Hello warrior fans, here once again with another very quick rant. This one's probably going to be shorter than a few of my other ones because I'm just making a little quick point. A lot of cats seem... Well, I'm going to say a lot of people got really annoyed with Crowfeather for having 3 mates. And I will admit I'm a major Crowfeather and Leafpool shipper, so I wasn't fond of it either. But then I remembered in the first series how a lot of cats actually had multiple mates. Example, Willowpelt was mates with Tawny Spots, Patchpelt, and Whitestorm. Patchpelt was mates with Robinwing and Willowpelt, and Whitestorm was mate with Willowpelt, Frostfur, and Brindleface. So they were mates all around. Cats, they didn't seem to... It wasn't much of a deal to them in the first series. They would have multiple mates, have multiple litters of kits, and it just wasn't all that big of a deal. And so it's just really weird, especially with the second series, how most cats, they would literally only have one mate, or it'd be a big deal when a cat fell in love with another cat. Like, it was such a huge deal when Crowfeather fell in love with Leafpool, and how Squirrelfly was freaking out saying, "Oh, but he loves Feathertail," and then Cinderpelt made the opinion how a cat can live more than one cat in a lifetime. And that is absolutely true. As you can see in the first series, how many cats had multiple mates, and Crowfeather ended up falling in love for both Feathertail and Leafpool, then using Nightcloud to prove his loyalty to One Clan, but I already made a rant about that, which have you seen the Nightcloud and Breezepelt rants, so yeah, done with that really quick. So, and in reality, in real life, cats, they do have multiple mates. They do not mate for life. They just go, get in the heat, get pregnant, get done, and it's not really a huge thing, but it's not a big deal at all in the first series. Like I said, in the Into the Wild series, cats, a lot of them had multiple mates, and it didn't really seem to matter. But second, third, and fourth series coming in, unless the mate died, it was a huge deal if a cat had multiple mates, especially to the fans. How, because in the first, like I said, in the first series, just fan-wise, no one else seemed to notice or care if a cat had multiple mates. But once it became the main character, like Leafpool, once Crowfeather fell in love with both Leafpool and Feathertail, everyone started flipping out. Or how he when he became named to the Nightcloud, everyone started flipping out because Leafpool's the main character, and a lot of people hated him and rather him be a Leafpool, or was mad at Leafpool and rather him be with Feathertail. Personally, I don't like him with Feathertail. I prefer him with Leafpool, and I might actually do a rant about that later, like a Crowfeather, Nightcloud, Feathertail, Leafpool rant, like I did with my 5-star couples rant, but I'm not going to that right now. And it just seems like a much bigger deal later in the series. So, like I said, this was a much shorter rant, but I hope you enjoyed it. And upcoming next is my my kitty. What's the rant I was going to do next? Well, I can't remember this. Oh yeah, the next rant you're going to see coming up is the It may seem a bit weird, but it's going to be a rant about the I can't think of the word, but how cats are not, like, in the book, are much different than cats in the real life. Like, with the kits being open their eyes and moving around the day that they're born. I'm just going to go into that in the actual rant, so look forward to that. And that's probably be up later today or tomorrow. So, goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this short little rant.